Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Kigali, Rwanda. It is the FIBA AfroBasket quarterfinals qualification game between South Sudan and Kenya. Well, Nigeria have seen their hopes of getting back to the podium, dashed earlier today in the first game, losing to Uganda. Now it's all about Kenya and South Sudan, two teams that are looking to set the basketball world on fire here and really make inroads, putting their countries on the map. You can see it's going to be Senegal and Angola in one quarterfinal, Cote d'Ivoire and Guinea in the other. On the left side, Cape Verde just discovered they will take on Uganda, and now Tunisia await the winner of this game between Kenya and South Sudan. So I'm Jeff Taylor, and once again, I'm joined by the great Graham Hitchcock.
Hi Jeff, hi everybody. Great to be back here for another exciting matchup, South Sudan and Kenya. And Kenya has some recent success against South Sudan in the pre-qualifiers to get into the major qualification. They won in Nairobi, January 2020, 74-68. But there's been some additions to that South Sudan team since then. And in their last game, South Sudan beat Uganda by 2, and we've just seen Uganda in the end comfortably beating Nigeria, which is just an amazing result. So they've beaten Uganda by 2. And as for Kenya, they had the big win in their last matchup. And again, Tyler Ongwe being massive, 16 points, Ronald Gombe 9, Griffin Legere 12. He was fantastic. He took over the game, 8 rebounds, 1 assist for him. And they're smiling, they're relaxed. Spoke to Coach Liz Mills for the game, and they're ready, they're locked in, just trying to keep their feet on the ground, enjoy the moment, which they are. It's an amazing achievement by the likes of Kenya, by the likes of Guinea, and as we've just seen, by the likes of Uganda, Jeff.
Yeah, you know what? There's so many storylines around every single game, every single team. It's incredible. I mean, the big one of the big ones, well, these are 2 of the big ones, in fact. South Sudan, for the first time ever playing at the FIBA AfroBasket and getting a win. And of course, that woman right there, Liz Mills, making history as the first woman to coach at a men's continental event in basketball, international basketball. And not only that, but to get wins. So,
yeah,
she is hoping to get another one to go on, get into that game against Tunisia. So it's going to be a big ask against South Sudan if they come out and play the way they did the other night against Uganda. But this Kenya team is confident. I'm sure they are. They think that there's only going to be one result tonight, and they're thinking they're going to win.
And that's how they've got to be. They can't be tentative, they can't be introvert, they can't worry about what might happen and worry too much about what the opposition may do. They've just got to go out and execute their game plan. Adero, we need him back up, or Kenya need him back up to a high level. We haven't seen him and Ongwe go off at the same time. And they've got all the pieces, they've got the guards, they're confident, and now they're going to have to play a frighteningly athletic and quick South Sudan, with Taco Weck leading the enforcer role, but Deng is awesome, the number 6, the guard, and Deng Akuth inside. 2 key players for them. Deng, 22 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds in their win against Uganda, and Deng Akuth is a real enforcer, young player, a star in the making.
Deng Akuth, talking about him, he's big, he's mobile, he's athletic, he's a great passer, rebounder, outside shot keeps getting better. And those are not my words, but the words of Brendan Joyce down in Australia, who's been working him out for the last 3 years and helping him with his development. He's more excited than anybody, I think, about Deng Akuth's progression. But anyway, we're going to have a pause in the commentary for the playing of the national anthems.
And now, the national anthem of South Sudan. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. After the national anthems of two countries.
Always the stirring moments before a national team game, and definitely before one of this magnitude. The winner will play in the quarterfinals of the FIBA AfroBasket. And the referees lining up in front of their normal position. Amir Aboulou from Egypt, Tarek Ben Latifa, Tunisia, and Jean Sauvier Ouha Merisa from this very country that we're in, Rwanda, which has just been a wonderful host nation. So Kaimba, Victor Bosire, Fidel Okoth, Tyler Ongwai, and Ronnie Gombe in the starting five. I think Ronnie, they made him look a little small there. What's up with that? He's a big man. Ligari, who is terrific coming off the bench the other day. Mutoro, Odero, Niakinda, all the way down to Desmond O'Willie, and Tom Bush, and of course Karanga, and Liz Mills. We mentioned her. Used to help out with Zambia, then got involved with Kenya, and has really just given so much to this program and to women who aspire to reach the big time. Tenny Put, we got Taco Weck, Kwani, Matiang Mu, or I think they called him Double M in the press conference, and Ding Akuth, followed by Gat Kuth, well, Dwayne Ding, wait for him, folks, Punduk as well, Jackson McCoy, and Akuth Bar. Dwayne Ding, I think probably out of everybody is the one that has probably raised more eyebrows with his unbelievable performances. And I'm excited to see him come off the bench, but this is a beautiful thing to watch, this South Sudan team. Let's listen to Coach Royal Ivy. I mean, he is so excited to be coaching the South Sudan team. When Luol Deng, the president of the South Sudan Basketball Federation, asked him if he would like to coach the team, he said immediately yes, without reservation. So he was off to the airport, and here he is.
And that's the commitment you need. Deng at 19.5 points a game. Kwani 15 points a game. He can really get it going for this team. And Double M 12 points a game. Kani also 8 rebounds, so he's really providing. So 8 rebounds, so he's really providing leadership and strong play.
And Liz Mills has her usual game face on right here before tip-off. Yeah. Don't want to say the wrong thing to her right now.
She was locked in when I briefly spoke to her before the game.
She's pretty zeroed in, pretty honed in.
Oh yeah.
Intense.
Yeah.
Ronnie Gombe showing his athleticism. Good evening, everybody. The qualification for the quarterfinal is underway between Kenya and South Sudan. Kenya wearing the red, winning the opening tip and attacking the basket to the left. Fidel Okoth. And lowers his shoulder and charges. A call by the Egyptian referee, Aboulou.
Yeah, well, trying to force it Koth has done some good stuff for this Kenyan team. That was trying to force through a gap that wasn't there. Great D by South Sudan in the first possession.
Jackson McCoy. So fast. Attack move. Double M. And Tyler Ongwai trying to get up in his face. Move, puts it up and misses, but there is Taco Weck. It's not going to count because the ball didn't hit the rim. So a good defensive start by Kenya.
Yeah, good defense by Kenya. Get South Sudan out of their rhythm. Don't let them get an open shot, and that's exactly what they did there. Good job by Tyler Ongwai initially.
Now Bushire puts it up from deep. And Okoth with the rebound, gets it off to Gombe, passes it back to Tyler Ongwai. Box out by Kuth. Kwani drives in, and almost the equivalent of leaving your feet without anybody to pass to. Ongwai's pass to Gombe, gets it back, now back to Gombe.
Both teams struggling here.
Right into the hands of Kwani, who goes in and gets the first 2 points of the game.
Really good job by Kwani, and the best bit about that was the way he slowed down as he went for the layup, and Kayemba went running past him out of bounds.
Tyler Ongwai. Good defense by South Sudan. They got to put it up, and they're not going to get it off.
Great defense for 24 seconds by South Sudan. They've got so much length, athleticism, quickness, togetherness on that defensive sequence. Good early signs for South Sudan.
Look at Jackson McCoy go behind his back. Bring the ball across midcourt. Tucker hands it off to Kwani. For 3 points. Falls down, hoping to get a call.
The D in response there by Kenya. It's going to be a game of attrition here. Both teams just chasing and harrying their opposite numbers. Great stuff.
Kwani had, 5 3-pointers in the opening night game against Senegal. Tyler Ongwai, again, short. And now the pass up to Taco Weck. And a little bit of razzle-dazzle in the air for Taco Weck.
Yeah, a little bit of double clutch there, avoiding the block, and soft touch at speed by Taco Weck.
Jackson McCoy like Kayemba, like white on rice. Okoth. Kenya struggling to get points and offensive rebounds here at the beginning, and Kwani takes it all the way. So Liz Mills calls timeout.
Yeah, that layup's way too easy. Nice pass ahead, that's tough. Avoiding Tyler Ongwai. Little bit of razzle-dazzle, as you say, Jeff, and soft touch. He's an enforcer. He's a strong man, but he's got good touch too. And Kenya in a bit of trouble here early on. Tyler Ongwai with a couple of threes that fell short. They need to get him going.
Let's look at the option. Ty can't carry this team tonight. Someone else is going to have to step up. Be aggressive. Look at the basket. Look to score. Okay? Stop the ball early in transition, guys. Pick up the ball, protect the basket. We had guys sitting just here as Kwani came in. Meet him.
not how Liz Mills would have seen the game plan working out. 4 points for Kwani. He's one of the leaders on this team. And 2 points for Tako Wek. And Kenya 0 of 4, 0 of 1 from 2 and 0 of 3 from behind the arc.
She's brought in Lagare, who was outstanding in Kenya's last win.
And they need some inspirational play here, Jeff.
Kenya beat Mali 72-66 to clinch their spot here in this qualification for the quarterfinal. Busire misses from the right corner. And the pass up to Mu. Jackson McCoy. Now Dingakuth.
It's frustrating for Kenya there. They get the missed shot by Akuth, and then they don't box out. Look at Tako Wek getting the inside position. Got to prepare themselves for the defensive rebound. Box out first.
Kwani fouled by Odero while attempting the three.
And Odero extending out too much. He's too far away as he puts his hand out and he can't stop. Got to try and chop step as you're approaching the closeout so you can slow your body down. But he was overstretching. And South Sudan at the free throw line with Kwani.
Well, this sort of start happens from time to time in any type of level of basketball, professional, whatever. Kenya can overcome it, but they want to put the brakes on this run as quickly as possible, because once South Sudan get the wind in their sails, they are off to the races. He makes all 3 free throws. They got it. Look at that, the hands, great job. So it's really Kenya that are on the back foot here early on. So Tom Bush comes in, Desmond O'Willie comes in. Brings it maybe a little more size. Liz Mills searching for that player that can make an immediate difference here. Again, Lagade was lights out. Here he goes. See if he is still hot. No, he misses his first attempt. And Odero doesn't get the rebound. Unfortunately for Kenya, they're going to maintain possession.
That's what they got to do. Jeff, just keep fighting, keep scrapping, get after the offensive rebounds. And then make a shot. That's still tough for Lagare. Had a lot to do. A couple of dribbles to shake himself open.
Desmond O'Willie still can't get it to drop. Kwani gets to the middle, over to Mu. This time Jackson McCoy fouled. So 2 free throws for South Sudan.
Nice use of the left hand from the right there with the reverse. And a foul on Bush.
Boy came over and played in some of the African qualifiers. And he takes the lead to 10-0 over the Morans. Able to sit back and watch this game as they get ready. I'm sure their coaches must be around here somewhere. They're usually at the other end of the court and went into the court. Here's Lagare. Pulls up. Shots blocked by Jackson McCoy. Here comes Mu. Jackson McCoy feeds it. Tako Wek rebounds the miss, but throws it in the hands of Lagare. Now a 3-0-1 break for Kenya. And then Tyler Ongwai. And they're going to call a charge on Tyler Ongwai.
That's just tough.
Sort of a late whistle.
Yeah, great D though. brave deal. There's only one player back, Kwani, and
There's just no time, nothing wrong with taking an extra second to make sure you got the right call.
sure. But 3-on-1, Kenya should be. They needed to get the pass to Ongwae, and then he immediately moves it to his left to get the open lane. But good defense by South Sudan, not giving Kenya a chance to get a foothold in this game.
They're like slippers on ice right now. Here we go.
Better defense by Kenya. It's got to come from defense, hustle, getting the right 5 guys on the floor that are going to have maximum energy.
Yeah, they just need to get a couple of baskets. They'll be fine.
Well, they're not becoming a bad team overnight. They've been growing into this tournament. There's Mill showing a bit of fancy footwork there. So yeah, I think good move. Get the huddle in, make sure they're all together. Adero needs to step up. Another young player had a huge game earlier in the tournament. 23 points in the loss versus Nigeria, but he was huge. And then the Mali game was the Tyler Ongwae show, 16, 11 and 7. So she's already said it in the timeout, Tyler can't carry us today. It's got to be total team effort.
So the free throws, he has some success. Takes it up to an 11-0 lead, or as you like to say, 11-0. Actually, I do see the Tunisian coaches, Amin Razig, Tunisian international, who's on the coaching staff. Another assistant. Oh, the ball goes through the hands of Willie.
Yeah, they're just not playing with confidence and conviction. Just as importantly, they've got to catch that, Willie.
Uh-oh, Dwayne Ding. It's a break. He hasn't missed much. Tom Bush, finally, the Bushman.
Yeah, transition 3. Tyler Ongwae with the assist. Can that get them going? Now they've got to get up in the faces of South Sudan.
There's Dwayne Ding again. And the pass intended for Ding Akut goes off the rim, and Kwani not able to save it.
Just
going out of bounds.
Just a little bit of exertion of pressure from Kenya, and the wild pass.
Luol Deng watching the, well, I guess he qualifies as a legend now, doesn't he?
Oh, sure. Legend for GB.
Various, his entire story is legendary. Leaving South Sudan as a youngster, going to Egypt with his family, then ending up in Great Britain. Here's Dwayne Ding with a dunk! And South Sudan move in front 13-3. Can't turn the ball over against this team. Kenya without saying. Eric Motore. Short. And Kenya will get the basketball. Of course, going back to the Luol Deng thing, in case you've been living on another planet, as you see the replay here. He moved to America. There's Deng's dunk as a young teenager. And had those early wake-up calls, 5 a.m., getting practice with that man that's coaching the South Sudan team right now. Royal Ivy. There's Tom Bush with the jump shot.
Yeah.
And that's how far back their relationship goes.
Yeah, I think that's key, Jeff. Deng will have total trust in him with this group.
Gatkuth puts it up with a hand in the face, and you can see how that last basket seems to have sparked Kenya.
Yeah, and playing as a group now.
Bush, another 3 attempt. And Tyler Ongwae pulls up for a jumper. And oh, the follow by Karenga!
Yes, sir. Karenga, high flying, throws it down. Kenya back in this game in the blink of an eye.
And Niakenda also in at number 11, guarding the ball now. Kwani gets in the paint, falls down. Here comes the Morans. Tyler Ongwae. Utoro for 3.
Ongwae just slowed down there because he was looking for his own shot. Tyler just pushed the ball ahead for sure. get the best possible shot.
And this is the putback dunk by Karanga.
Yeah. No box out. You've got to box out, however tall, however athletic you are, you've got to do some sort of box out, and that's big. That's where I want to see the Bushman.
And Liz Mills says, let's go. Karanga means so much from an energy standpoint, what he brings for this Morans team.
Yeah, well,
it's 13-7, timeout.
Game on.
All right, let's get it together right now. We got to rebound. Come on, that's the only way they can get back in the game. Let's go 77. Ashima Rain. I want hoops down there. Coming off, flying off. Ball, I want you to get across. Hit him, step up, turn the corner. Turn the corner, I want you to set it high so you get down here. Spray it for a three.
Hey, play together, man, play together. Let's see what happens, play together. Together on me, together on 3, 1, 2, 3. Rebound.
Yo, don't rush your shot. Don't rush your shots. You gotta be there.
Hit and get, let's go.
Well, looking at some of the stats, South Sudan 0 of 6 from behind the arc. 1 of 10 for Kenya, so that's not great three-point shooting, but it's all about the hustle and togetherness. Let's see how South Sudan respond to the Kenya run.
Wayne Ding left open. Yeah. Risky proposition, but again, he misses.
They dared him to shoot that, and he just rimmed out. Don't give him another opportunity or too many, that's for sure.
Bush again. The jump shot, good.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. That's a jump shot, but it's a couple of jab steps. It's a powerful move, and he drains it.
Madu bounce pass over to Moo. Willie had his hands on it, didn't bring it down. Madu again, finds his way in, passes to the corner, moves for 3, good.
Yeah, Double M leading, one of the leading scorers on this group and one of the leaders of this group. Knocks down the big 3 in the corner.
There's Onwai stopping and popping.
Yeah, smiling his way back down the floor. It's a great occasion yet again, and Onwai and the players are really embracing it.
Now from the right, Junior Madu.
Was halfway down. They will hit one in a minute, South Sudan. Getting enough good looks.
Onwai over to Eric Utore with a little bit of a runner. And now he gets turned around and allows Gatkuth to go in and score.
Gatkuth with his first 2, just attacks, and Tyler Onwai couldn't challenge it.
Onwai from the long way out. Then Miakenda reaches in and takes it away.
They don't need to rush. They can get the last shot here, but they're not going for it. Not great clock management there, especially if South Sudan gets something positive here.
Ding Maya in the game for the first time. In fact, he had the turnover, 15. And that is not what Kenya wanted, to commit a foul on the shot right at the end.
Yeah, and Liz Mills would not be impressed, I feel. But that's someone on that Kenya offense should be saying, guys, hold the ball. Let's take the last shot. And then right at the end, there's a foul.
Well, we're talking about it now. They want to look at it and see if it was before the shot clock expired, or the game clock, or did they forget who committed the foul?
I think it's on the stats, it's on Wamukota. He's on 2, so Zadero hasn't been able to get in the game yet. But much better the second half of this first quarter for Kenya. We know they're dangerous, we know they can surge in South Sudan. They will continue shooting the 3s.
Yeah, they've had a lot of shots go in and out in South Sudan.
1 of 9 now for them, and 1 of 11 for Kenya. So
they want to see if he got fouled before the clock.
it's definitely beforehand, isn't it?
So they want to see how much time is left.
0.7, something like that.
Yep, if you're generous.
We'll round it down to 0.5, see how they want to play it. So he goes up. Wambukota's going to reach. He's the big guy. Just step in, put your hands up, and make the guy, make Mahdut shoot over you. But
yeah, Kenya kind of lost their heads by not taking the last shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this far into the competition, and they've already won a big game. They understand situations. They need to. Someone like Tyler, and if Tyler Ongwae is on the court, he needs to be, or Matoro, he should be sprinting over, grab the ball from Niakinda and say, right, let's run this down.
Okay, you're right. 0.7 seconds have been put back on.
It's actually 0.9 at the moment.
Oh wow, you were wrong.
Not for the first time.
So Gatkut bends the knees and makes
big shots.
Free throw.
Big shots for South Sudan. Painful ones for Kenya.
What they don't want to do is throw it away and give up another 2 or 3 points. And Oteto's heave comes up short. So it is South Sudan on top at the end of the first quarter, 20-11 over Kenya.
South Sudan in the ascendancy after the first. Here's the shooting percentages. 5 of 8 from 2, 1 of 9 from 3, 11%, 7 of 9 from the line. Good job from the line. No free throws for Kenya. 1 of 11 from 3 and 4 of 9 from 2. So a rough start for Kenya. They came back into it with surging offense and aggressive defense, and then South Sudan finish off the quarter with a couple of free throws, and there's a nice move on the break by Tako Wek. Played in the qualifiers and shot 52% in the qualifiers, and that's why when he can get that close to the basket, good things are going to happen. There's Kwani, who hero in the qualifiers, and he has been awesome in this tournament as well when he gets going. Second leading scorer, 15 points and 8 rebounds for Kwani. Then Wambukoto made some nice plays. That's just a quick turnaround, no dribble, and before the defense can react, he's put the shot up. He needs to have a massive game. They've got to share the workload. You know Tyler Ongwae is going to do his thing, and then Wambukoto gets high above the rim, and the reaction from Liz Mills says it all.
Second quarter action underway here between South Sudan and Kenya. Ding Akuz passes out to Dwayne Ding. Kwani. Oh, well, push went straight up, and Kwani ran smack into him. Smack dab in the middle of him. Odero trying to get something going to the basket. Nope, they're going to settle for the jump shot for Eric Lutoro.
I thought Odero might have taken the early 3 there.
Oh, Jackson McCoy, they're going to wave that off. Just leaned into him a little bit.
Yeah, defense was just good enough there. by Kenya.
Earlier today, it was Uganda beating Nigeria to advance to the quarterfinals to take on Cape Verde. Odero from a long way out.
Here we go. Good signs for Albert and Kenya. Albert Odero much better. I thought he was going to take the three in the previous possession. This time it was set up for him off the high screen, and he knocked it down.
He's the king, King Albert. Here comes Dwayne Dean now. He's yet to get on track. Kwani, shot clock about to expire. Dangakuth got it off in time. Then he gets the ball back. Now Kwani looks being hounded by Niakinda. Kwani on the baseline and fouled. Is it by Bush? If it is.
Yeah, he's in trouble foul-wise. Just rushed over a bit too much, and then he jumped. Just put your hands up. That's why you've got to do sprint, chop step, to try and almost reverse yourself as you arrive at the defense, but he was just slightly too far over on the weak side to come over and affect the shot.
So Wanokota, aka Bush, goes out of the game.
Yeah, that's big, because I like the way he's played.
Yeah, he's played well tonight.
Until that point.
So Luol Deng again looking on. Of course, to continue that story, he had a long NBA career, played for Great Britain at the Olympics, 2012. Also played for Great Britain before that.
Yeah, Europe baskets leading up to that.
As a youth, right?
Yeah, so he would have done that. Great servant to two countries, two very important countries to him, but for South Sudan to become their president, which was a smart move by South Sudan to get him involved.
He was also their coach for a while.
Yeah, he did both during the qualifiers, which makes it even more amazing.
And his brother coached some during the qualifiers, right? There was no, it was the pre-qualifiers. Assisted by the erstwhile Boyd Clark. Odero fumbles it away. Oh, but he gets it back. Great reaction by Odero. I can't believe he got that back. Tyler Ongwai. And Karanga is just got such a big heart, doesn't he?
Again, a little step back on that jump shot. So Odero and Ongwai combine, and Karanga finishes it off.
Kawani gets the long rebound. Why not? Put it up again and misses again.
Yeah, a bit flat the shots.
Look at Karanga. Everything he does is with emotion.
Yeah.
Gets it off to Odero, who pulls up.
It's a decent shot for him to take. Free throw line extended.
Ooh, Jackson McCoy, where are you going? Nowhere to go. Turns it over. The South Sudanese have a tendency to kind of dribble into trouble.
Yeah. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
So Dwayne Dean goes out and he hasn't scored. It's like almost like a news flash.
19.5 points a game, 3 assists a game for South Sudan. He's very young, and he's going to have these blips.
Odero and Dangakuth rebounds it, hands it off to Double M. Or is it in square? The M&M. Here's Kwani.
Just too flat again.
The threes aren't falling tonight, are they?
It's 1 of 12.
Fidel Okoth. Oh, entry pass to Karanga. Stays with it. Passes. How about that? And then Okoth is fouled as he gets in there. I think he was trying to dunk it.
Great job by Karanga again, but the main thing was he got right to the front of the hoop. And Akuth wasn't able to affect the shot, which he's done so many times in this AfroBasket.
South Sudan just 1 of 12 from three-point range, and I'd probably say 4 or 5 have looked like they were going in and they came out.
Yeah. A few have not looked like going in at all, a bit flat. A bit like that. Koth just needs to get his legs, take a bit of time to get ready for this shot. High stakes.
He does get the second.
That's good concentration by Fidel Koth.
Nice atmosphere inside the Kigali arena. Gakuth, it's good. It was only a matter of time.
Yeah. Great job by Gakuth. Marang Gakuth, beautiful little screen by Dengakuth. And
boy, Tyler Ongwai just couldn't pick up the basketball after having it knocked away. And oh, look at that, Junior, my dude. Skies for the slam.
Oh, that's as good a dunk as you'll see in any AfroBasket. That was awesome. Throw down over Karanga.
Okoth swatted by Akuth. Both teams on the ground, on the court, trying to get the basketball.
Big surge by South Sudan.
Look at this. Tyler Ongwai, so close yet so far.
Yeah,
Just could not get a grip on it. And Taco Weck. And then Junior, my dude. Goodness me. And then he looks imperiously over everybody else. Karanga. Well, at least he tried to block it.
Yeah, he's just got posterized there, and big lift for South Sudan here.
Ongwai leans into a three. Not really getting good shots by Kenya.
The defense from South Sudan is becoming suffocating.
Punduk for three. And Madud showing us his leaping ability again. And Gakuth.
Yeah. Now they're rolling, Jeff. Big trouble in Kigali for Kenya, because now the threes are finding the bottom of the net, and the offensive rebounding hustle is giving South Sudan extra possessions.
South Sudan, are you watching? Your team is starting to roll here, taking a 30-17 lead and forcing a timeout.
Great emotion from Gakuth. This means so much to these players and this nation.
You tap it out, okay? We're in one, okay? So, Ty, Bosiri, whoever. One of the bigs come up, next one. If you are the other person, get out of the way. Keep it simple, keep it simple.
1, 2, 3. We know the shooters.
Kenya in spot of bother here. South Sudan just putting the pressure on, hitting shots, getting offensive rebounds, playing in the flow. Gakuth, the latest three. Look at the height, look at the rotation. We've had two big plays, that three and the dunk as well, putting South Sudan in good position.
Punduk getting the hand in there, preventing the pass.
Kenya just seemed to have just run out of energy a bit here. Tyler Ongwai still on the floor. He's had his health issues, calf and back, trying to fight through it. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. I think it will go a long way to determining what's going to happen in this game.
Yeah, you usually worry about the first 5 minutes after halftime, but now you're worried about just getting to halftime.
Just thinking who they can bring on to change things.
Well, Legade hasn't come back in.
Gombe.
Kenya possibly. Gombe, yeah.
Gombe's an enforcer. They need someone tough inside.
Yeah.
But the threes have started falling for South Sudan as well, so they need quickness and hustle on the outside.
Here's Madut. He's got the dunk of the game. Now he puts up a three. And they just can't rebound with these guys. Not right now.
No. And it's not just Dengakuth, they're all getting after it. You've got to box out. Again, Akuth's got inside position on Koth. Karanga's just trying to get up and get the rebound without boxing out first. Basics.
Fortunate that the lead's not even bigger. Okay, so Eric Mutore has come back in.
South Sudan in the zone with a 1-2-2 with Dengakuth at the top.
Here's Oko. Keeping faith with him. Karanga.
Wow, that is tough. It's a tough shot and a tough result of the shot for Kenya.
You're right. So Gombe comes in for Oko, who doesn't seem to be a good fit for this game for some reason.
It's played at breakneck pace when South Sudan are on the run, or if they make a big defensive play, they surge up the other end, and vice versa with the likes of the plays of the dunk and some big threes. They just step the energy up off the charts.
Dwayne Dean, finally for Dwayne Dean.
Yep, couple of passes, and he knocks down the three without any hesitation.
And another pass right into the hands of Kawani. And then another foul on Kenya. It's going horribly wrong right now for the Morans.
Yeah. Getting themselves together in a huddle. Tanarongo has pretty much played the whole game. It's tough for him. They just need guys coming off the bench now to steady the ship before this gets way out of hand.
So much enthusiasm and incredible emotion behind us from these South Sudanese fans.
Yeah.
It's that crowd right there. It's quite emotive stuff actually, watching them.
Yeah.
35-17, South Sudan in command right now against Kenya, and Liz Mills is trying to find someone that can step up and make a play. Here's Lagarde, an obvious candidate, steps in, but he's just not hitting like he was a couple of days ago. Junior Madut puts it up, and Dengakuth with the rebound, or no, that was Mu with the rebound. But then Karanga turns it over, trying to run. Now Lagarde rebounds it. Now they have a chance to run. Osire over to Ongwai. Kwani out quick on him. And Osire crossed up with Karanga.
Just not on the same pace, Kenya. The pass just wasn't on. Too many white vests around. They just want to get to half-time now unscathed and regroup.
Kwani. Back to Dengakuth. Bounce pass. Madut has it knocked away, but then Dengakuth gets it back. And then he pulls up, puts up a three. And then the powerful rebound by Madut. I'm really surprised how they're able to rebound the South Sudanese against the Kenyans. They're out rebounding them, what, 29 to 21?
They're just getting after it, and if there's no box out, if you're not getting pushed away from the hoop, you're just going to get to the front of the rim, and they're getting multiple extra possessions here.
The points have just dried up for Kenya. They're not even getting really any looks. Pressure, they're just not coping.
Turnovers are really killing them as well.
Oside tried to bank one in. Cross-court pass. Move.
Still haven't been able to really get going behind the arc. They've hit some big ones, but not volume.
Okal Karanga finally stops the rot for Kenya.
Yeah, that's one of his spots. Nice catch and shoot jump shot on the baseline.
Kenya should try to get that deficit back to 12 to 10 points before halftime if they can. But here's the real McCoy, hands it off. And Barakuth fouled by Ronnie Gombe. We'll go to the line.
Good attack and ball movement drop off by Jackson McCoy to Kuchbar. He gets fouled, he goes to the line for 2 shots.
Barr misses the first.
He's 2 of 2 from the free throw line coming into this game.
He does get the second.
You really need a good shot here. Good sequence of play to finish off the half.
Oside, I mean, that's about as good as they're getting right now, is finding a little bit of space to launch a 3. Not a high percentage shot. Eminem, there he goes.
Yeah. Just left open. Gombe tried to get out to him. It was too late. Matiang Mu.
20-point lead. Ongwai. Well, that's a little bit better. Back to 17 points, the deficit.
Yeah, just took it on himself, Tyler Ongwai. A couple of dribbles, pulled up with a little bit of fade for the 3.
Kwani drives in. He went early. Now Kenya, they'll probably go ahead and try to score since it's on the break. And Ongwai, oh, what a play by Gombe.
Yeah, he's made some big plays in this competition. There's another one.
You don't want to foul here. Jackson McCoy.
Wow.
So they catch a break, Kenya, with the early, they went too early, South Sudan, and missed it and allowed them to go down and get another basket. But at halftime, South Sudan still in command, 39-24 over Kenya.
Yeah, look at some of the stats here. Kenya 7 of 18 from 2, 3 of 19 from 3, 1 of 2 from the line, 12 of 15 from the line for South Sudan, 5 of 24 from 3, so they've improved in that respect. Rebounds 30-24 South Sudan, 11-6 of assists, and 10 turnovers to Kenya, 6 to South Sudan. And there's top scorers, Kwani again 12, Gatkuv 10, Mu 6, Wamukota 7, Karanga 6, and Ongwai. It's been tough for him and all the Kenyans. He's on 5 points.
Well, Luolding liking what he's seeing.
Yeah, I would think so. Jeff Kwani, unimpeded layup. That was not, it was the way they started Kenya. They just haven't been able to raise their game. But those last two baskets, a 4.40 run at the end of that quarter, may have just kept them in touch. Wami Koto had some good plays. There was the face front jump shot, the turnaround jump shot, and he's calling somebody as well. What's this? I'm not sure what that's all about. And then the pull-up J miss, and then Wami Koto. That's where I really like him, and that's what it meant to Liz Mills in Kenya. You need those highlight plays, those extra effort plays. And then jab step, fake, splash, just in rhythm. He took control of that situation, so things looking good for Kenya there. In touch after the initial surge from South Sudan early on, and then the three-point shot is good for Double M, or M&M, but not both. Ongwae.
In squared.
Yeah. And that was a nice screen, and he just steps into his shot. He needs help, whether it's a handoff, a screen, because otherwise South Sudan would chase him off every shot. This was an issue. He can't get to the ball. He's stretching, and look at Tako Wek. He says, I'll take that. And the presence of mind to give it up early, and then, well, I mean, that's just sensational athleticism and elevation. And then Gatkuth in rhythm, quick release, high arc, nothing but net. Coach Ivy just showing a bit of a one-handed bounce pass there, and then no one comes out to Matayan Mu, and he just knocks down his three. So South Sudan in charge.
39-24, South Sudan on top of Kenya at halftime. And the ball turns over again. And nice pin by Cash.
Yeah, Cash cashing in for a block.
Alley-oop! Prince Ebe!
And Kenny Gasana with a little grin as he runs back. That's too easy.
Moving the ball quickly, but the ball goes through the hands of Shaka. He gets to see Mo Keita!
Oh!
Boy, he hit the runway, and it was over.
Elevator up.
Oh! Joseph Bango with one of the blocks of the tournament.
I can't believe it. That is unreal.
He sent that ball all the way back to Angola to get him involved. Conde behind the back pass to Conde, and the foul. Goodness me. Put it on the highlight reel.
Yeah, beautiful behind the back.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Kigali Arena as we look at the South Sudan leaders. 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And they're in good position at 39-24, leading against Kenya in this classification for the quarterfinals. 12 points, 4 rebounds for Kawani, and he's been their leader in this tournament, offensively and rebounds as well, but he's just leading this team. They've had big surges. Kenya have really been struggling to contain them. They're just 15 down. They need a big start to the second half. Wambiakota's 7 points, but he's got 3 fouls. Gombe 5 rebounds. Ongwae with 4 assists, but he just hasn't been able to get it going for sustained periods offensively. There's Wambiakota, 7 points, 3 or 4 field goals, 2 of 2 from 2 points. He's had some nice plays, the big dunk, jab step, jump shot. Turnaround jump shot as well. But Kenya have got it all to do. Can they respond yet again? They've the big win over Mali to get them to this situation. They're going to have to go again. Tyler Ongwae is averaging 15 points a game, 6.7 rebounds and 4.3 assists. He is their leader in every category. But it has to be a shared effort now, because Coach Ivy and his coaching staff, and there's Liz Mills with her coaching staff, they're just going to target Tyler Ongwae, and no one else at the moment has been able to step up. The guards for Kenya, Ligari, who was inspirational in their last game, and Bozire and Mutora, they just haven't been able to deliver when they've had the opportunity.
No, they haven't. But you know what? I think a lot of it is you know, they're taking rush shots, kind of like bad shots. South Sudan defensively have been better, and better on the rebounds, better on the boards, you know, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. They've got 11 of their 20 rebounds are on the offensive glass.
Yeah.
So,
and Kenya have got 9 offensive rebounds, but it doesn't feel like that. They just need more hustle, more push from Kenya.
Fill in, dribble that Kwani, back door. If it's not there, we're coming back to Matiam. Flip, get downhill right there. Now we're playing with the 3 sides.
That's a handover.
Yes, you can hand off or just chase it with him. Yes, I got that. You need to see it again.
So you're gonna come and get me if I don't have the shot? Yes. Then we come and set us screen.
Here we go. Yes. Act like you coming to the ball. It's gonna be there. Let's go, man. Hey, rebound and run. Yes, sir. Rebound and run. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Remember, 0-0. Gotta win this half. Gotta win this half.
I think one of Kenya's main issues, only 6 assists, 11 turnovers. The offensive rebounds they're giving up. Tyler Ongwae at the moment just 5 points, got 4 assists, 2 fouls, 3 turnovers. So they've got to find a way, get the right guys on the floor. Wambiakota's back in, he's got to just play how he did in the good moments in that first half. Don't get too far away from the hoop. That's really affect things in the key and around the hoop. Adero's in, he's just got to find his confidence. I just feel he's lacking a bit of confidence. Had the massive game against Nigeria earlier in the tournament. Albert Adero just the 3 points and 2 fouls in the first half, Jeff.
Second half action underway between South Sudan and Kenya. The South Sudanese leading it 39-24, and it goes without saying, Kenya needs stops and points quickly. They need to establish something positive here to get some momentum, and it's more of the same. Another offensive rebound, their 12th of the game for South Sudan. Jackson McCoy gets another offensive rebound and putback.
He's just explosive athletes. They can just take off. Another offensive rebound there, unimpeded. Too passive from Kenya.
You got to find somebody to box him out. And Karanga shoots it over the basket. Kwani back to Jackson McCoy. They have not looked great shooting it from long range, to be honest. But doesn't matter. They keep getting the ball back.
If you keep getting the offensive rebounds and keep pushing for that extra possessions, good things will happen.
Legare for three. Tell you, he wasn't missing that shot 2 days ago. Here's Bush again into Odero. Legare again. Good. Finally, maybe getting it to go. He'll feel a little bit better about himself.
Yeah, got under the shot much better there. Early height on the shot. Gets it to go. Much needed.
Out on M&M. And yeah, it's exactly what they're doing. What Royal Ivy was telling him. Look to go back door.
Yeah.
So the three-pointer from Legare rattled in. He'll take it.
Well, just the 14-point deficit.
Odero screen. Now another turnover, and Legare up to Odero. This is where he wants to be. And he's fouled by Taco Weck.
Yes, wrong play by Kenya, and Odero on the run. I thought he was going to take off and throw it down like Maduk did earlier, but Weck just doing enough, making him earn the 2 points the hard way. Better from Kenya. They get the three, they play some D. Now they're at the line. This Kenya inching their way back. Yeah.
When it rains, it pours.
They've got to have an almost perfect third quarter here, Kenya, to get themselves right back on terms.
Odero takes his time with that second when it gets into drop. Bush back in the game with those three fouls.
Yeah, Wandakota's got to be careful here. He's got a lot of hands on Akuth.
Quick for three, and
yeah,
they've called the foul on Bush.
He's just not smart. He knows he's on three fouls. He had his hands all over Akuth earlier in the possession. He's just an important player. He hit some big shots earlier. They need all their players playing well and in the game.
So let's look at the foul.
It was away from the ball, and
here it is.
Frustrating.
To the bottom left of your screen. Watch it. Oh yeah. Came up under Dinger Kuth.
He's got to just get his hands round under his armpit, if you like, to box him out.
M&M. Kwani. Falls down. Good challenge on the shot by Karanga. Much better that time on the boards for the Morans. Got it.
Needs help, Legare.
Oh boy, Legare trying to make a tough pass.
Yeah, not enough ball movement for Kenya there.
Got to get rid of it. Double M on the drive. Matthias Mu and Matang Mu rather. Now. Bounce past. Dengaguth able to pick it up and score.
Bit of a scrappy possession, but Dengaguth finally gets to grips with it. And puts the right-hand shot in off the glass.
Ghetto. Oh, goodness me!
Oh, my God!
Where did that come from? The elevation. Let's see if that ignites Kenya. This is the dunk of the tournament.
That is.
Oh, my goodness.
Just took off, and then he almost went again in midair. He hung and then threw it down.
Way outside the keyway.
Yeah, that is just
breathtaking. Awe-inspiring. Mesmerizing.
Serious elevation. That's all I can say.
Fantastic.
Shouldn't really be speechless as a commentator, but I was there.
Well, that's the best dunk of the tournament.
Yeah. Well, that's not, and the one earlier by Madut, I think it was. I mean, that was pretty impressive.
Good, but his takeoff was a little further out.
I'm sure the guys will give us another look at it, because it'll be interesting to see exactly where he took off. Well, still a 14-point deficit for Kenya, but they're showing better signs. Odero's got to be careful.
So, possession arrow goes to Kenya.
Yeah. Just turned a bit blindly there on the sideline. Great D by Mu. Because now South Sudan have to dig in. Fortunate that Kenya.
I think if there was some nuisance in the crowd, they might have just gravitated towards Kenya after that dunk.
Yeah, that was a special play.
Here he is. Kamba. Pass back to Gombe. Inside. Karanga, high arcing shot. Good work by Karanga to get it back. And there you go, Tyler Ongwai. Oh.
Yeah.
They haven't been blown out in the first 5 minutes. They've actually cut into the deficit, which is good for Kenya. Bounce pass, backdoor cut, doesn't work. Goes off of Dwayne Ding.
Yeah, they're trying, they want to get that backdoor cut. They keep going to that play. But they need control on the catch, and Ding, a young player, Odero, a young player, both on the floor together. Let's see how they go head to head.
Ongwai. Gombe. And again, Karanga. Boy, you can't replace his work ethic, can you? He's got to be out there.
Yeah. And with Wamakocha in foul trouble, you've just got to go with him. Let him take you as far as he can with his energy, and Gombe really appreciating that play. No boxing out again from South Sudan.
They led by 20 points, South Sudan.
Hurts. Pensive look on Coach Mills' face there.
Long way to go, 15.5 minutes. Karanga misses both. Jack, who's back in the game. He's hit a couple of threes today, number 4. Over to Dean. He finally hit one as well. And he gets in, and boy, it stayed out.
Yeah. Tough shot though, going left, falling out of bounds.
And Ongwai, single digits now, the deficit.
Tyler Ongwai's show is on, and he is looking good. Again, he just keeps getting to the same spot. A little bit of fade, gets it to go.
Kenya may go down, but they won't go down without a fight. Eminem, guarded by Odero. Matang Mu, number 9. 9 is fine, he's blocked. And Great defense by Kenya.
Yeah, staying connected there, the team in red. Tyler Ongwae with the offense. The whole of the Kenyan D team with the defense. Fantastic play, great resilience.
And you got to say the dunk is what really started to turn things around for Kenya.
Well, yeah, I think maybe that shocked South Sudan that he did that to them.
And Luol Deng, not out of the woods yet, my friend.
But this is what we want. We want a contest. That's what Coach Mills said to me pre-game. We want it to be really competitive. That's exactly what we got now.
Listen up, breathe. Why are we rushing? We up. Why are we rushing? The ball is sticking. Everybody's trying to do it by themselves. Breathe, take your time, execute. Let's go, relax, here we go. Dribble weave. Let me step aside. Start this side, dribble weave with him. That got his happening. Y'all get to the corners. He's setting it up. He's clearing. Middle pick and roll. Take your time.
Hey, space. Hey, let's kill that momentum, bro. You hear me?
And the Tyler Ongwae factor slowly but surely becoming really important. 10 points, 2 of 7 from 3. We'll see some highlights. Ball's loose, extra possession. Pull up Jay. So important, these offensive rebounds for both teams. Way downtown, pull up. Same result.
Down 9 and with possession, Kenya.
Yeah.
Gombe turns, goes right. Oh, he gets blocked by Dinger Kuth.
Yeah. He had him on the early shot, and then he just waited for the next shot, but it was too
Down,
late.
Madud from the left corner. And now it's more offensive rebounds for South Sudan. Marine Gattuth passes to Weck. He gets it back outside. Shot clock about to expire. They don't know it. Oh, he gets it off just in the nick of time. Boy, that could not have gone any better. And Liz Mills thinking that might not have gotten off in time, but I think he beat it. Ongwae tries to get it back. And the basketball goes back to South Sudan.
It's tough to criticize Tyler Ongwae because he's on a roll.
Look at this block from Akuth.
Yeah.
Ding. Akuth, and then Taco Weck. He's like, oh, I better get this up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at that. Maybe it did get off in time. It did get it off in time. Jordan Madut, or Junior Madut, excuse me. Now Dwayne Ding, that's short. Tyler Ongwae off and running, gets it to Kaimba. And to Karanga!
Karanga! What a throwdown. Perfect transition break. And Kenya flying. Look at this. Push ahead. Extra pass. Slam. Well done, Kenya. Fantastic play.
Gatkuth looking for space. He goes out of bounds. It's going to be South Sudan ball.
And we've seen so many great trapping actions from defenses in this tournament. As soon as it gets on the sideline.
Liz Mills praying, appealing to the referee to give Kenya the basketball.
How long can Kenya maintain this high energy? Good, look, double team again. As soon as he gets on the sideline, double team. And Coach Mills asking for the turnover.
Leading, and a technical foul has been called for the appeal. So a double whammy. You don't get possession, and then you get the Liz Mill Tech, or from the bench anyway. I mean, it's
emotional moments, bench technical, yeah. Let's see if South Sudan can take full effect here.
Dwayne Ding pushed down by Odero. Dwayne Ding gets past him. Look at him, he puts it up. And it's just not dropping for him, but Cooch Barr in there doing a job on the boards.
Yeah, strong attack by Ding, but he had to throw it up so high. Cooch Barr in there for hustle.
I think that's where Gombe's got to find Cooch Barr and just box him out.
Yeah. He's got to just be on it on these find
your man and get your body on it.
Yeah. I know things, especially when South Sudan play, everything happens so quick. you're trying to guard the drive, and then the ball comes off the backboard. And someone's got to get a body on these guys, otherwise they will get offensive rebound after offensive rebound.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, that's an important free throw, because you can see that Kenya are got the wind in their sails right now. And Will Ding he likes that high position, doesn't he? I guess he's not allowed because he's not in the bubble. That's what it is. He can't sit down close to the court.
Yeah, it's a good view from up above. You can see how things are developing.
Yep. And Kwani. Closer to the concession stand. Hops up to get himself a hot dog.
Yeah, cold drink. But for us, and especially with
tea.
Yeah, nice strong coffee.
Hold that thought, Graham. We got a timeout. With 2:50 remaining after the Kwani foul, his second. Timeout, South Sudan leading at 49-37. And the timeout has been called by the Morans.
Who else is on the floor? Ty's here, Jose. Who's my... Ariel's here, Ronnie's here, Jose, Tyler. Who's my third? Albert. Okay, so Ty, come off this screen, right? Jose, cut out. Ariel, two-man game. Make it super simple. Okay, I need you to hold it. No, give it to Ty. Okay, Ty's leading here. Okay? Carl, screen. You guys, Ronnie in the double spot, Albert drift up. Okay, Jose, you're in the corner. But you got to sprint off. Okay? Okay, score here.
Just looking at some of the stats there, and one of the biggest differences is free throws, 16 of 20 for South Sudan, and 2 of 6 for Kenya. So I think they need to get to the foul line, be aggressive, put pressure on the South Sudan defense.
Long wide, tough shot. Now the chance to run for Gakuth, and South Sudan, he gets it up to Ding. And great defense by Karanga and Gombe. Now, Odero. Charge on Odero, and taking one for the team is Kwani.
Yeah, leader on the offensive end, leader on the boards so far this tournament, and just, but again, Odero, slow down, bring it out, pass, don't commit the charge, come on, you're better than that. But great defense from Kwani. We've seen some excellent charges being taken by these guys, really brave.
Well, let's see if South Sudan can ratchet it up again. From the right, it's Gakuth, and the miss. And now that leaking out early is Kemba, and Kemba gets it back to a 10-point game.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, to be honest, the way they're rebounding, they might as well send somebody down early in case they do get it.
Just hanging around, nice kick ahead, left-hand layup. There was players running back for the block, but he got it off.
Cooch Bar, oh wow, that was a little push shot.
Yeah, we like that from the bigs.
That has no arc on it.
In
Done.
rhythm, a line drive push shot.
It was catapulted. Here we go. Hey, all it counts is that it goes in. And he's been very good today.
Yeah, patience.
Gombe on the baseline, gets it a drop, shooting it over double K.
Yeah.
Kwani.
Yeah, he missed the earlier one from the exact same spot. This time, a bit more height, better rotation, and knocks it down for Kenya.
Dwayne Ding's open, that looks good. Still short. I think he's used up all the shots in this tournament from the other day. Entry pass, Karanga has it knocked out of his hands. I mean, honestly, Dwayne Ding was so hot. I can't remember which game it was now, where he made like 6 threes, was it? We're gonna go back and look now. Here it is, online, up the front of the iron.
Yeah. He's always got that bit of fade with his jump shot. He's just hitting the front of the rim there. It's 47.1% from behind the arc coming into this game.
Great work, great defense, and then Dwayne Dane gets it back, and he gets on the ground, and that's what you got to do. And Kwani goes up and is fouled by Gombe, and that was all. That's a lesson for you right there.
Yeah.
A lesson in basketball delivered by Dwayne Dane. This was Gombe just making sure that Kwani wasn't going to get a shot.
Please, no one's got hurt in that exchange. But yeah, great attitude, because he's not getting everything his own way. He's had some amazing moments.
He had 5 threes against Senegal, 5 of 10.
Yeah.
And he was 3 of 7 against Uganda.
Yeah.
So he came into this game shooting 8 of 17 from three-point range. And Kwani misses. And tonight, Dwayne Dane is shooting 1 of 6 from three-point range, but you can't always hit him.
No, keep taking the right shots at the right moment.
Wow, what a break for Kenya. Both free throws missed. Tyler Ongwae fumbles the ball. Tried to make the pass before he was ready, but they get it back. And great play again by Cooch Barr on defense.
Yeah. Bit of an X factor, Cooch Barr, just guys coming in off the bench, loads of hustle.
That's the understatement of the century. Bit of an X. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking the same thing. Jackson McCoy. We like to call him the real. Hands it off. Jordan, excuse me, I keep saying Jordan. Junior Madu. Now Gatkuth. Shot clock about to expire. And Matiang move. Here's, they got to hurry. Kambi's got to launch it. He didn't get it off in time. Better from Kenya. I mean, you know, at bare minimum, you want to see the best of Kenya in this game, whether they win or lose. And we didn't see the best in the first half. We've seen much better in the third quarter from them. South Sudan, though, they've got a game on their hands. They lead it 51-41, 10 minutes remaining.
Yeah, Kenya haven't led in this game. South Sudan's biggest lead, 20, and this is where we are with the stats: 12 of 28 from 2, 5 of 28 from 5 of 24 from 3, 5 of 31 from 3 for South Sudan, but 16 of 22 from the free throw line. And that stat, compared with the low number of free throws Kenya have had, is one of the reasons they're 10 points ahead. And one of the reasons we all got up off our seat was this extraordinary.
I just got off my seat again watching that.
Athleticism by, I mean, that is a...
Goodness me. That should be all over the world now. That should be going viral.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it is with the social media team for FIBA Media just sitting short distance from us. Gombe had the shot early in rhythm, but then he paused, and by the time he put it up, Kurth gobbled it up, and then Karanga. This was the good moments for Kenya, just catching it and flushing it. When they get going, and there's the left-hand layout, Kenya can be very dangerous. Big moment coming up now, the start of the fourth quarter. Royal Ivy trying to get his team to play and at a high level and sustain playing at a high level, being smart. And just some of the head-to-heads, 17 offensive rebounds for South Sudan. Some of them have been crucial, with second chance points coming from them. 11 to 6 second chance points, 14 to 10 fast break points. This is it in favour of South Sudan. 18 to 10 second chance points, sorry. Points from turnovers, 11 to 6. 16 to 10 points in the paint. And Kenya have one more point off the bench, 24-23. Some of the stats in this AfroBasket matchup qualifier for the quarterfinals.
Fourth quarter action underway. Cooch Barr now has it for South Sudan. And this time denied, and the toughness of Kenya keeping him in the game right now. Kamba passes outside to Odero. Good! He is fantastic when he's on, folks.
Great.
And right now, he's on.
Great footwork, and then with him and Ongwae on the floor together. That's a 1-2 punch. Great three-pointer from the wing.
Madu from the arc in the corner, and now Kenya have it again. Odero, again another three. Got it! Somebody call the fire department.
This is
on fire.
Extraordinary play by Kenya again. Smart play that they went back to Odero, off the dribble, jump stop, pull up, drains it. Wow.
Kenya were looking dead and buried almost at halftime. They've come back. Mu misses, and another rebound for Gombe and Kenya. Remarkably down by just 4 points, having trailed by 20. And Ongwae misses from the arc, and an important. Oh, wow, and another play made by Okal Karanga. This time forcing the turnover. And Liz Mills, the first woman to coach a team at the AfroBasket. That was a three there. Her team has come back, struck back with a vengeance here in the second half.
Great threes. One catch and shoot off the penetrating kick. And then, because they chased him off the three the next time, cool and calm off the dribble.
Almost another turnover. They get it to Odero. Just give it to him and let him go to work. Bounce pass to Gombe, spins, puts it up. And they settled for a tough shot there, kind of falling away. A lot of white shirts under the basket. Taco Weck back in to bring some toughness back to South Sudan.
Well, they really need some leadership here.
Dwayne Dean back in. He launches. Just can't get it to drop tonight.
It's tough. It's tough to win at AfroBasket, and Deng's up against Odero now, who's playing well.
Kaimba from the arc. Ooh. And a break for Kenya. They need to find their shooters. They need to get it to Odero and let him go to work.
Yeah. Gotta go to the player that's hot.
Lou Alding is certainly going to have a much more nervous finish to this game than he thought, but they get a steal. Here they are on the open floor. Ding goes up. Oh, how did he miss it? Dwayne Ding, it's all gone south for him tonight. Odero for three. And a charge has been called on Ongwae. Kawani, for not the first time tonight, taking one for the team.
And that's leadership by Kawani. And again, Tyler Ongwae just can't slow himself up before he makes the pass to Odero. You could see what the plan was. But Kawani, great leadership. Excellent taking of the charge. We're on a knife edge here again in Kigali.
South Sudan looking for points, trying to get the ball to drop. Madu over to Mu, hand in the face. Gombe boxed out that time, but was fouled by Ding Akuth coming over the back.
Yeah, I think that's the benefit of boxing out. Show the ref that you're doing the right thing, that you're trying to push your player away. If he leans over the top as you push him away,
I mean, Grant, this is incredible.
Then you've got a chance.
They're 5 of 35 from three-point range. 14.29%. South Sudan, they just can't get the drop from deep tonight. Odero, meanwhile.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and he gets inside and he scores.
Golly, that is awesome. What a Euro step. It's like an outside Euro step. And just finishes, and he's back to where he played.
Inspirational stuff from the Morans coming back. Now they're hounding Weck. He has it knocked out of his hands. He gets it back. He throws it out of bounds. Kenya have possession. They have risen from the dead.
Well, they were gone, weren't they, Jeff? They just couldn't get anything going. South Sudan couldn't miss, and look at us now.
And right now, Odero is an absolute star in Kenya. Look at this.
This is a high-level move. He's going to go right foot, left foot, and then he goes across, so he doesn't commit the charge, and that is difficult to do. And Liz Mills, hey, the smile. This is just wonderful. Talk about Liz Mills, Jeff. I mean, it's incredible what she's doing with this group. Well, we'll talk about after the time.
We're playing too slow, first of all, man. Move the ball. Get the ball popping. Here we go. shot.
Hey, win on three, y'all. 1, 2, 3.
Just looking at the stats, Jeff, 5 of 35 you mentioned, South Sudan. Kenya are 7 of 28, so not a lot better, but it's the moments they've hit them. Adero with 2 threes and that excellent layup and the unbelievable dunk. He is a special talent.
Well, the interesting thing is the rebounds are now in favor of Kenya. If you can believe it, they were getting killed on the boards. They have totally dominated the glass for the last several minutes. And look at the box out there. And it's going to be Kenya possession with another chance to tie it. And, you know, the defense and the rebounding by South Sudan were so crucial in the first half when they couldn't buy a bucket. They get second, third chances. And now, Gombe throws it away, triggers a break to Gakuth. He gets it to Kwani. Oh, boy, that was a costly mistake on the inbounds pass.
Yeah, Gombe trying to get the ball in. I'm not sure. But anyway, it turned out he's not the best guy to throw it in. Great job by South Sudan and Kwani.
Why is he going to try to take Gakuth? He puts it up from the arc, and his three is good. They pulled to within 1.
Just sized up Akuth, got him away from the basket, and there's Tyler Ongwae saying, what time is it? It's Ongwae time.
Well, adding to what has already been, quite simply, folks, a remarkable AfroBasket. And Matiang drills the 3 to get the lead back to 4.
Great concentration and resilience. Amrit replying to this Kenyan onslaught.
Kamba, down low, bounce pass, Karanga. They crash the boards, Odero gets it. Uh-oh, time to go to work. Odero finds his way in, hands it off to Gombe. Oh, and he missed it. He was going up for the dunk, and he didn't get it. Akuth scores, costly. Again, excellent response by South Sudan.
Yeah, they're showing some real character here. Great finish by Akuth in transition.
Five minutes remaining. Ongwae. Tough shot.
We've got to keep sharing the ball, Kenya. That's a tough move off one leg fading away by Tyler Ongwae.
Gakuth from the arc. And flying in for the rebound, Madut, Junior Madut. And South Sudan starting to rediscover what put them in front here. The rebounding.
Just got a box out.
D.
Madut is just a high flyer. Can you get away with it?
Kwani called for a hold on Karanga. Why commit that foul? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's only the second team foul. 4:22 remaining. So you go back and look and see how Gakuth hustled down the floor, got the basket, and then this was after the turnover on the inbounds pass. Kwani getting down. And that was the big 3 from Ongwae. And then the riposte from Matiang Mu. And it was, wow, that was great stuff going back and forth. Let's listen in.
Breathtaking.
What's happening is Ty's getting the ball here, and we're all sitting and watching. We're like, okay, what's Ty going to do here? Guys, get active, cut to the basket, flash. Get to the low post. Set a screen, go into the set a screen and cut. Okay? Don't stand still is what I'm asking. Don't stand still. We've got 4 minutes. A lot of time. Let's get some shots.
Looking at the turnovers, points for turnovers. That's a big difference that favors South Sudan, but honestly, Kenya looked dead and buried, down 20 for the longest time. They were battling, trying to battle back, and then all of a sudden they raised their level, and just goes to show, though, how tough it is to come all the way back from a 20-point deficit. I think they got to within 2 and had a chance to tie it or take the lead. And now the lead has gone back to 6 for South Sudan. Ongwai plays for the Bakken Bears up in Denmark. Gets it over to Odero, Arkansas Tech in the United States. Spins, puts it up. It's good. Boy, he's feeling it yet again.
It's just like it was against Nigeria. He just gets in the flow, gets to his spot. Tough fade away for two.
Gakuth has been tough tonight. Bosire is on him. Now he passes back to Mu, who drives in, loses it, gets it back, passes to Gakuth. Nowhere to go. Gakuth dribbles into trouble yet again. The Kenyans have had a problem with that tonight.
Just another coming out of the timeout. Let's get a stop. Liz Mills says a little bit of technical.
Here is Odero, Mr. Hang Time.
Yeah, that's tough. But if you let him get that deep in the key, you've got a problem when he's in the flow. He's already seen the ball go through the hoop with a flying dunk and a couple of threes. And
Odero's tired right now. You can see if you got to die on the court tonight.
Yeah, sure.
You got to give everything. He brings it up. These are the games you dream about playing in. Odero gets deep, pulls up the dribble, then gets it over to Bush. Hands it back to Odero. Hangs, puts it up, and gets another one to go. Absolutely scintillating stuff from Odero.
Albert Odero.
Jackson McCoy might have got away with a charge. Dingaguth goes up and dunks it. Boy, looked like Jackson McCoy barreled right into Bush. Ongwai. What about a great box out there by Bush?
Yeah, that's what he got to do.
The
Preparation.
They figured it out, didn't they?
Yeah.
I don't know why it took more than 20 minutes to figure out how to box out, but Kenya looked like a different team.
Bush Wamikota, they're getting inside position. Once he got inside position, South Sudan in big trouble. Kwani off the floor. 4 fouls.
Taco Weck is back in.
That's a big call for South Sudan.
Karanga, both these teams trying to get into the quarterfinals for the first time. Of course, this is South Sudan's first AfroBasket. Ongwai and Karanga flies in for the rebound. He took it away from South Sudan. Odero takes his time, spins, and I tell you, just lost his footing right at the end.
Yeah.
It's a big turnover, but you do wonder now a little bit about fatigue for him in this game.
Yeah. And Ongwai's played a lot of minutes as well. 36 minutes. He's pretty much been on the floor the whole game, which is remarkable at this stage of the tournament.
So Taco Weck goes out. Kwani comes back in.
I think that's a smart play.
4 fouls on Weck. Excuse me, 2 fouls on Weck. Got the wrong number. Here's Madut. Kwani. They got to put it up, and they turn it over yet again. Bosire, 3-on-1 break. Karanga lays it up. The Morans are not going away.
No, they're playing enough defense, and again, South Sudan just couldn't get into the flow of their offense. Kenya get the steal.
South Sudan hold on. They won a thriller against Uganda in their last game. They held it together. Here's Jackson McCoy taking a tough shot, missing. Another chance to break for the Morans. Ongwai decides to launch it. I'm not sure that was the right play.
Whoa.
And now South Sudan.
Yeah.
It's all about the defense for Kenya right now. Madut from the arc. Still can't get it to drop. Boy, they have dried up from long range. Bosire, he's bumped by Junior Madut. And that is foul number 4. And boy, one of these teams is going to be checking into the Heartbreak Hotel tonight. Yeah. This has been an absolute barn burner. I mean, South Sudan were so much better in the first half, it wasn't even funny. They just couldn't get the ball to drop. But in the second half, the real Kenya has shown up.
Yeah, and playing with passion, desire. And with Liz Mills calling the shots on the sideline, they've responded yet again. Odero, how much energy has he got left? Tyler Ongwe, how many big shots has he got left?
He's played a lot of basketball. He's a young man. He's going to have to grit it out. Ongwe. Ongwe again. Oh, boy, the pass. Almost intercepted. Can you get it back? But he's called for a travel, if you can believe it. Karanga.
Well, we'd have to see that as he stepped through for the reverse layup. Maybe just didn't get the ball down quick enough, but it's just so difficult to get a win.
Dwayne Ding back in the game, number 6. Along with Matiang Mu, Ding Akuth, Kawani, and Gatkuth for South Sudan. They are trying to hold on for what would be a priceless victory. It doesn't matter what score is, by 50 points or by 1, they just want to get to the quarterfinals, and so do Kenya. $50 seconds remaining in the game. South Sudan with the ball. 8 on the shot clock. Dwayne Ding over to Gatkuth in the left corner. Great box out by Bush. Now Kenya. Will they go for a 2? Will they go for a 3? Ongwe over to Bush. Bush puts it on the deck, and he lays it up, and they're going to call a charge, and that is it.
Yeah.
He didn't take the right decision, did he?
The defense is waiting for him. It's so unfortunate. This time Ongwe gives it up. Wamyakota just one dribble maybe, and then pull up for the jump shot off the glass. He's trying to get all the way to the hoop, and just a little bit staccato on the offense, and Liz Mills. Tough moments for Kenya, but they've just got to get into this timeout huddle. It's called. They're not going to change. It's the correct call, Jeff.
Yeah, no, they're not going to change that.
So now they've got to get into their timeout. Coach Mills has got to speak to her players. This is the biggest timeout.
It was just the wrong decision. You got to pass it.
Well, South Sudan took the ball out of Tyler Ongwe's hands. Well,
it's playing hard. I mean, you know, we all take decisions, and, you know, we'd have to look at it again to see if it was 100%. You know, those charging calls can be tough, but it looked like it was a good call from here.
Yeah, you could see it happening. The defense was set early, and Wamyakota there's just got to pull up. He's got a nice jump shot. We've seen that.
Yeah.
Maybe just pull up, a little 45-degree shot off the glass, and the game's tied. But hey,
dream stuff here between two teams that I don't know how many people expected them to be in this position. Knocking on the door of the quarterfinals, but that door is going to slam shut on one of these two teams, and it is going to be painful. Right now, South Sudan leading by 2 points. Dwayne Ding, they got to guard him.
Yeah.
Ding has it, almost had it knocked out of his hands, gets it back to Kwani. They got to hurry, and he puts it up, and it's short. Kenya, can you believe it? They've got possession. Ongwe has it. Find Odero. Ongwe is going to put up a 3. It bounces high over the rim and over the backboard, and they went for the win. It is heartbreak for Kenya. Unbelievable. Look at the fans of South Sudan. They are celebrating into the quarterfinals in their first ever AfroBasket. They win it 60-58 over Kenya.
Incredible scenes here at the Kigali Arena. What a comeback by Kenya. Liz Mills is smiling, but it's going to be through gritted teeth. Tyler Ongwe's three, just not to be on this occasion. Played a lot of minutes. He just couldn't knock down that final shot. And here's the stats. South Sudan, 6 of 41 from three, 16 of 22 from the free throw line. 2 of 6 from the free throw line for Kenya, 8 of 32 from three. So both teams struggling, but it was still pure excitement. 53 rebounds to Kenya, 47 South Sudan, 18 to 16 assists South Sudan, 20 turnovers to Kenya, 14 to South Sudan. Not a bad job on the turnovers for South Sudan. Kwani leading the way, scoring. Adero with 18 exhilarating points. Ongwe with 13, just couldn't get the final shot to fall, which would have put Kenya into the quarterfinals. And heartbreak hotel for Kenya, but what a run for the Morans.
It's brutal, but you know what? You know, one play doesn't decide a game. I mean, that's certainly not the Bush charge. I mean, I don't think you can take issue with that. They had a chance at the end. You know, I guess you can't argue with Ongwe getting the ball in his hands and taking it up and trying the three. But you could also say, hey, we've got Odero. We should have maybe given him a chance to create, you know, different ways. It's always easier to analyze after.
Yeah, that will remain in our memory for many, many years, that dunk. Yeah, I mean, what does Ongwe do? He gets the rebound. He could kick it ahead to Adero.
This is the dunk of the century right here, folks. Yeah. That was unbelievable.
I wonder if we need to know how far it took off. Yeah, oh, sure.
That was the dunk that sparked Kenya.
Yeah, absolutely. It really sparked everybody. And then not long after that, Karanga threw it down. Just Kenya never gave up, but then South Sudan could have gone. They could have rolled over, but they kept coming back strong as well. And just squeak out the narrowest of victories, 60-58. Coach Ivey having to work hard as coach today as well to get this result. And Adero was sensational in stretches.
He really was. And now, as these teams, as we look at these highlights and the sensational Odero, especially in the second half, they will think about what might have been Kenya and what might be in the future.
Sure, yeah.
With Liz Mills as coach. In the meantime, you've also got South Sudan now who have to, well, celebrate this win tonight and start getting ready for Tunisia tomorrow, because this is going to be a different animal that they're going to take on. The defending champions and one of the powerhouses of African basketball, no doubt about it, an experienced team. But I'm sure that South Sudan are going to back themselves to come out and have another big game. So,
yeah, potentially they could cause all sorts of problems for Tunisia, a real clash of styles. But just looking at this, there's Adero, tough move. He's got a lot of moves, that young player. And he will grace the courts for many years to come, I'm sure. And there's Karanga again. All hustle, all heart. Everything he gets on the offensive end, he fully deserves because he works so hard. Just dropping that over the top. But South Sudan stayed strong. They hung tough with the onslaughts of the Morans laid on, and they prevail by 2.
So the road to the final, you can see that in that bottom right quadrant, South Sudan have beaten Kenya, and they will face Tunisia in the last of the quarterfinals that needed to fill that bracket. Uganda won earlier today to take on Cape Verde. What a day, another day, an incredible day at the FIBA AfroBasket. Once again, South Sudan beat Kenya. Thanks for watching, everybody.